You're looking live at sizzling sunshine as viewed by our Carter Mountain weather camera looking westbound towards central Virginia, Charlottesville, and you really cannot make out the Blue Ridge Mountains because of the increasing haze from the higher relative humidity and the dew points. Hello, I'm 29 First Alert meteorologist Josh Fitzpatrick. The next big thing I'm tracking from the Weather Center is going to be dangerously hot weather for this first official weekend of summer. Sure, it's supposed to be hot this time of the year, but not dangerously hot. We're going to be dealing with daytime highs in the upper 90s, perhaps getting close to tying some records for this time of the year. But the apparent temperature, the heat index, when you combine the number, the temperature with the humidity, it's going to feel like 105 degrees. And it already feels like 101 in Luray with the heat index. It already feels like 99 degrees in Charlottesville. This is only the lunch hour. We have about 4 more hours of heating to go through. In that first forecast for the rest of your Tuesday, temperatures in the upper 80s and mostly low, if not some mid 90s across central Virginia, especially in that sunshine out here with barely a cloud to block out that sunshine. A very high sunburn index for this time of the year. And there might be just a rogue shower or thunder shower form. We get the difference in heating from the mountaintop, the valley floor, and those air circulations may prompt a couple of showers and downpours, but I think most areas will miss out just like yesterday, although a few of you, like in Waynesboro and Stanton, you got a shower nearby and a downpour. But overall, high pressure is going to be locked up and down the eastern seaboard, and that's going to deflect the main storm track to our west and south. And soon to be tropical storm Alberto is trying to form into the Gulf of Mexico. It will send flooding rains and some squally weather into Texas. At the same time, there's snow in the northern Rockies of areas of western Montana. And that's just a sign of just how dynamic the weather pattern has been across the U.S. here this week. Now, looking ahead, very minimal storm chances. There might be a couple of isolated storms near the higher elevations, but I think there's really no organized weather systems until maybe Monday a front gets nearby, and then again next Wednesday. That's the only next best chances for a scattered shower and thunderstorm. And it's going to remain hot, hotter than average for the first full week of summertime. Highs in the upper 90s. After this weekend, we're going to be back into the low and mid 90s. The average high is about 86 degrees for Charlottesville, but above that for quite some time. In your 29 First Alert forecast today, highs mostly in the low 90s. They're feeling hotter with the heat index. Most areas will stay storm free. Tonight, mild and muggy, lows in the 60s under a mainly clear sky. Tomorrow, the temperature may come down a degree or two, but still hot sunshine. It really won't be noticeable. 7-day forecast, dangerously hot towards the end of the week. In the low 90s Thursday for the first official day of summertime. Mid 90s Friday, very hot for Fridays after 5. And there we go. First alert weather day, Saturday and Sunday with highs in the 90s, but feeling more than 100 degrees. Steve?